after that, he wanted to stay back in Ananda Ashram and be a resident of that and be Papa's disciple. Papa said, you have to get out, you have no place here. When they said, Papa, there's no place for you, then he said, where shall I go? They pushed him out. He stood in the rain for about all night. And next day, he went back to Papa. I like to stay here. Then he told, Papa told him, under a banyan tree, another banyan tree cannot grow. Another banyan tree cannot grow. That's why you have to go away from this place. You got a lot more of work to do in the cosmic region. So you have to go. Then he asked him, where would he go? He said, Tiruvannamalai. It came automatically. Then he said, that's a good place. You can go to Tiruvannamalai. So he came to 1952. He walked throughout the country, throughout Bharat. And once he brought his wife and last daughter Beena to Ananda Ashram, saying we'll stay here. Papa said, already I told you are no place. What can I do with my wife and daughter? Then Papa said, go and beg. Then he said, he's a beggar. From then he called himself a beggar. He sent his wife and daughter back to Bihar, and then he came down roaming about whole of Bharat, little by little, and he covered from 1952 to 1958. He walked throughout India, and he has told me that there is no place in India which he has not touched. When I said I am going to Pandaripuram, he said, there's a big tree, underneath there's a payal. This beggar has sat there. You go and sit there for some time. So he has vivid memory of every little place throughout Bharat. And because I am giving little more details, because these details are not known otherwise outside. Once I was roaming in Jalarpet, somewhere near Bangalore. He never said he was hungry at any time. He was very hungry on that particular day. He wanted very badly, he wanted food. He went to a big house, there was a big iron gate, and then he thought it's a big bungalow, they will give me food. When he went there, the dog from inside pounced on him. Then I asked him, what happened to your food? He said, the dog got the blood of this beggar as food. This beggar did not have anything. So, then after that, in a railway station, his feet was run over by a train. Then they were taken to a hospital. And then the people, Yogi's people, came to know that was here and took him back to that place and put him in a hospital saying he's a madman. He's insane. He is not all right. They won't allow him to go. He says, I am not insane, I am all right. Then the doctors kept him for about 1 week and said, he is not mad, others are mad. He is fine. He knows everything, he is conscious. Then from then on, he came away, toured all of North India, South India, whole of India, right from Kanyakumari to Kedarnath, Badrinath, came to Tiruvannamalai. Before that, last time, he wanted to know where his wife was. He was told that she is working in a place to school or something, some home. So he said, why should my wife work? I'll see her. Then the warden of that house, institution said, you're not cared for her wife, you can't see her now. Then he said, all right, she has to maintain children. Then he came away, then he toured. And ultimately came down to Tiruvannamalai, late 58 or early 1959. He had no place to stay. And just imagine Yogi not having a change of clothes, not having money, not knowing the language of so many states. He doesn't know when he will get the next cup of tea or breakfast. Even the Ramayanas, Rama had all comforts. The Yogi Rama did not have any comfort. He had all troubles. But because of his seriousness in finding out the truth, he walked. Some ticket examiners will allow him to go for some distance, then they pushed off. Same thing happened in buses also. Then he used to walk. One day a ticket examiner pushed him out in a particular station in Andhra Pradesh, and there was no other train. So he went out and he found a school. I'll spend the night here. But the watchman said, you can't stay here, you get out. Then the school teacher or somebody was passing there then. He asked him and he was able to reply in English, Yogi, he said, allow this man to sleep inside the veranda. And then next morning the teacher said, he's a great man, he has come. We should buy him a ticket. All of us shared some money with us. All the students gave some money. And some money was given and then he was sent to the place wherever he wanted to go later. This is also something which Yogi told me directly. This suffering. Once he came down here, he had no place to stay. And the Tiruvannamalai thought, that time the government was against Hindi, local government. They thought he has come for propagating Hindi language. So they gave him a lot of trouble. They thought he was a spy. They beat him. And then the government put him in jail. And Swami Jnanananda Tapovanam, all the senior most police officers were devotee, to see that nobody troubles him. And then second officer came, Mr. Panchabkesan. They avoided trouble to him, but Yogi has spent some time in jail. And then he will, crossing the road, he will always be very afraid. He said, you go. They will see both sides and run. I don't know why he was afraid, but there are attempts to, people told me that there are attempts to poison him. But I asked Swamiji, he said no, there is no question of trying to poison. But they tried to hit me or beat me. When somebody else beat me, they all wanted to beat that fellow. I said, don't beat him. Father is with him. His father's Leela. He took him to a shop and got him a cup of tea. That's why the development of a person in spiritual life automatically is seen outside. But very few of us can understand how that works. Then he was staying in the railway station platform. Then he was staying under Punnai tree. Punnai tree is connected with Lord Krishna. Krishna always used to do his flute, play his flute at that Punnai tree. It was under the Punnai tree. And there was a water tank near the railway gate where he used to stay. Then he started staying. In the nights he will come and lie down on the wooden platforms, on the vessel shops. And then little by little, one attendant came, a rich man came. He said, I'll like to serve you. Then he was always with Yogi Ramsuratkumar. Bundles and bundles of sacks. What it contained, maybe old newspapers, old something. But Yogi thought that was father's work. He used to ask Perumal, that the first man, to carry it along with him wherever he went. Little by little, some people thought he was a divine person. They came to him near the Pune tree. And they said, we are great suffering, you will help us. This beggar is nothing, go to Arunachalam temple. That's what he used to say. He did not show himself out, a divine person. He was hiding himself for so many years. Then he used to go to Jnanananda ashram because he used to invite him. He told me, if Jnanananda invites, I'll happily go, because on that day just Arunachalam beggar need not have to beg. He will take care of the beggar. Jnanananda told everybody there, don't be misled by his appearance. He is a great sage. You can take his blessings, but nobody will know hear him. Because he looks so awkward, so dirty. Nobody thought he was a divine man. But one day it happened in Tapovanam that in a river, a boy's leg was caught in between two big stones, granite stones. Everybody tried to pull it out, it won't come out. Boy was caught shouting in pain. They rushed to Swami Jnanananda and asked him, Swami, you have to come and help us. They said, that man is sitting there with a turban, take him there. Swami, we want your help. I am telling you, take him, he will be able to do it. When they said Jnanananda wanted to go, Swami went there. He saw the boy suffering. He saying, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. He came round and round. Then he said, now pull out your leg. The leg came off. And the boy was saved. Then the people came to understand that there need be no touch. Ram can do everything. That's how it happened. Then so many more instances are there that will be multiplying. So many things, and it will take probably 2 days or 3 days to record the whole thing. But one incident is quite sufficient. The proof of pudding is in eating, something like that. That one incident I'll give. Then, little by little, first I think, Hilda Charlton from US, she was the first to come and find in him the divinity. And she spent a lot of time with him. She used to stay when he was in the vessel, the piles and the vessel shops. She used to stay with him in the night. She used to go with him in the carrying bags. He used to go out in the night carrying bags. For what purpose, nobody knows, then he will come back. And then at night time, what he used to do is, near opposite his Sanadhi house, there's a big mandap, lot of steps are there. He used to go up, keep those bags there, and lie down there. Those are all property for the world's good. It is, Swami has told me a number of times, everything contains Father's work. They are very valuable. He was guarding them so much. And then people started telling him, number of people started coming. They knew the divinity. Mere sight of him and he's looking at them, they gave a lot of relief they got without asking anything. Then
You